Hi, welcome back to Guardian Angel Resin Creations. Today I'm going to do another trinket tray with the foam clay. So please excuse my mess. I have quite a few things on the go today. So I'm going to just pour my clay out here. I've already made up some resin here, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be enough, but we'll see how we go. I want to do a bit of a pattern, I think. Something on my mould. Goodness me. It's windy outside today. So I'm going to try maybe go a bit like this today. Just pat that down. Maybe like that, and see how we go. Get it in there. There we go. Let's see how we go with that. So I've got some resin here. I'll probably have to make up a little bit more. I will find my torch in my messy little area today. I don't think it's going to be quite enough because I made up too much for a previous pour that I was doing. So see how we go. Even if I can get it poured around the edges. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of colour in this one just to see what it does. I'm just, oops, every time I open my cupboard, I need to clean it. I'm just going to drop the tiniest bit of blue in there, so please bear with me. So I'm just going to give it a shake. I've just got, where is it? Montmartre Fluoro Blue. So I just want the tiniest drop. Actually, I'm just going to drop that onto my stick, I think. Just going to touch my stick on the end of it. And then I'm just going to dab my stick on some paper towel so that I've just got, hopefully you can see my stick here, about that much on there, just so that it colours it. Just want it sort of the tiniest tiny bit of colour. Go. You're only just going to be able to see it behind the white, I think. Or might just give it the tiniest bit more. Just a tiny little drop. Hopefully it's not too much. If it is too much, I will put it into something else. And do this. Sorry, there's a bug. Alright, let's see how we go with this. These seem to go like clumpy. Because it's a pigment, not an ink, I don't think. Oh, it is, sorry, it's an acrylic ink. They just seem to have like little clumpy bits in them. So, alright. So that's mixed in. There we go. I've got a few bubbles in there now. Hopefully I'll be able to get them out. So I might just spray my mould. Just going to spray that side. And then just pour this in because it's mixed in. It mixed in pretty quickly. Hopefully my head is not in your way. I don't think you need to see my nose. get that up there. Now I'm hoping that this mould, being a bigger mould, doesn't sink. Some of the Temu moulds, I find if they're too big, they get the divots where the squares are. So I'm hoping that that does not do that. Just going to push that over there. It's quite thick now because it has been sitting for quite some time. Doesn't matter if it doesn't go over the edge. I'd prefer it to not go over the edge. Here we are. Look at that. Okay, I might just get a couple of nice little flowers and put in there. I'll just give it a torch, gently torch. I'm just sort of waving it across. I need to fill up my torch, I think. I will get that dollop off later on. Now I will put some flowers in there. The white one about to drop out, so that one will go in there. That goes that way. So I'm just going to drop them wherever. Not sure where my red set went. Get some nice big green. Yep, there's a blue in there. That over there. Nice big bit of greenery. Flowers. Have to get some more flowers off of Amazon. These were about $14 on Amazon. May as well just use all of them. Fix up my petals. Drop that on there. If I'm very careful, I'll have the resin won't drop over. Just gonna get this other flat thing. These two little blue flowers. One up there. And one down, oops, right there will do. That way. Got another bluey. That way. A bit more greenery over the top here. Very pretty. Pull the leaves off. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Actually, I don't know. That up there. One more leaf. See, I'm not going to use the leaf. I'll use that little bit. I've got a bit of purple. Just put a little bit of purple in there. That one's a little bit broken, so we'll just put that little bit of broken one right there. And definitely need to get some more. One there. the tiny little weeny purple ones that I can get. Get them out. Always the way they're right at the bottom of the bag. Just want one. Just give me one. Just give me one. There we go. One. Thank you. Right there. There we go. Done. Right. Let me get rid of this. Okay. Then I will probably pour some resin into the edge there, or I might use the polyurethane. I'll see how I go with it. So, rightio, I will probably be back in the morning. Rightio, it's the next day. I've just poured in 100 grams of the polyurethane, so there's 50 and 50. Like, I know I need to do 50 of each because these are equal amounts, and plus I can actually measure. I can see in the pots how much I'm actually using, and every time I get it right. So they do weigh the same in the pots. So just mixing up. It is starting to get warm in my hands. Go. Starting to get hot in my hands. Just going to pour it on. Now I do expect it to fall into the edges. Hopefully I have made up enough to go around the edges. I'm just going to pour. Feed it around. Get it around there. Go. That on there. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't go too yellow, and that it sets up nice and sort of creamy colour I want it. Rightio. Oopsie. Okay, I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to just let that set, and then I'm going to come back in a second. I am just cutting off that bit of overflow that flowed over my clay. Just getting that just so that when I do put the top coat on, it will flow over it evenly, and I'm not going to get little pieces on the underneath of it. So I'm just trying to make that a little bit flatter. Won't make any difference to the other side of it. Get back around here a bit. Okay. Just bring it round here. I will shake this off just to make sure that it is all gone off it. There we go. That feels okay now. Feels pretty good. I'll just turn him over. Get rid of that so that it sits evenly. Now give it a bit of a wipe. Oh, that was a bit silly. Wipe the leaves off. Oh, right. There we go. Now hopefully you saw all that. Let's put this away. And I'm going to have moved my polyurethane, so I will just bring it back up here. Grab myself a cup, and I'm just working out how much polyurethane to use. I think I'm going to use another 100 grams, I think. So I'll get to mixing that up and I'll come back in a second. So I've measured out 60 grams and 60 grams. So I'm going to quickly mix it up and then pour it in, and possibly quickly find something else to pour in the leftovers if I have any, because it won't be too long. So I've got that there, so just in case. Okay, mix it properly. Probably not over there. You can feel it in your hands heating up really fast. Now I have noticed that compared to Let's Resin, this is quite yellow compared to a Let's Resin one, because it is solid solutions. Okay. Because initially I expected it to be white like you see on the telly, but it's sort of an off-white, which I really quite like now. So pour that over. Now when I was doing my coasters, I realised before that I actually put the white over, I did it over the clear, and then I did a back coat. And it seems to be not as like see-through. So I had forgotten that I had done that, but it's all good. So I'm just going to quickly torch that bubble. Get some bubbles out from there. If you get it quick enough, you can get the bubbles. There we go, one there. There you go. The more you torch, the more it warms it up as well, so it sets it faster. Alright, so is it doming? Not quite doming, but that's okay. One little bubble there. There we go. It's a little bit hot, so it's a little bit hot outside. I'll spray my stick, because I like using my sticks over and over again, because once you have resin on your stick, it doesn't get bubbles. You don't tend to make bubbles with your sticks because they've already got the resin, like a coating on them. So there we go. Move that back, put the cup in the bin, and I always pick it up with the wrong, like from where the drips go. So just quickly spray that while you're watching this. Go, give that a clean. Just move that out of the way. I'll keep moving it, keep knocking it. Must have put my stick there. Okay, here we go. And it's starting to do its stuff now. I like watching it set up. I should have put you on a time lapse, but it's all good. Alright, so you can get the basic gist of what it's doing, and I will let this set up and I'll be back in a second. Okie dokie, it's all set up. I'm just going to move a little bit of stuff out of the way here and unmold. See how I was saying before about when you put the second coat on, like if I was to fill that bit in there, you would get one consistent colour. So I don't think I have enough left to actually do that without it overflowing, because it's touching the edges there. So I will learn that for next time. So I'm just going to pop that out. It's a brand new mould, so I've never used it, so pretty easy to pop the stuff out. So pop it out and see how we went with it. Fold that out. So when I did the the mica powder on it, I folded it like that so that I could clean it easier as well. So just going to pop that out, run my hand under it, just like that. Pop that back in. So, alrighty, let's see if it worked. Oh, I like that. I like it because it's the blue. Wow, I really like that. Love it. That is so cool. That has turned out really pretty. Now, when I started putting the flowers in, I said that I was worried about having the ripples in it, the indents from here. So there's indents. The heavier they get, the more they push down. So I am going to have to put a top coat on this because I don't know whether you can see it. Don't think you can see it in the light, but I'm not sure. It's got a ripple. And I knew that coming in here. So, rightio, I am going to mix up a bit of resin. I'm going to put a bit of a top coat on this, and I will take some pickies, and I'm loving the colour of it. It's very cool. That looks white against that, so I'm absolutely loving it. Look at that. Look at the edges. I could have gone gold all the way down, but I didn't want to. I wanted the white on the edges. So I really, really like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll top coat this, take some pickies. Thank you to all of my lovely subscribers. I really do appreciate you. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you next time, and be safe.